All right, let's investigate these 1993 Donruss Elite inserts in this grading card autopsy video. When I look at, this, so here's a Brett Hull, I got a 5. When you look left to right, top to bottom, the centering is pretty spot on. Maybe a touch off center, left to right, top to bottom is really good. And the card does not have any print lines in here, right? There's, as you'll see coming up with Patrick Roy, right, you see there's that print line definitely is contributing to knocking that grade down a bit. But this Brett Hull doesn't have that print line at all. So that's off to a really, really good start. The only thing that I could find on the back here, you can see there's a little bit of an indentation, so there's definitely a surface issue there, and what appears to be a bit of a scratch on the back. So there's definitely some surface issues on the back, but just those alone, I don't think knocks this down to 5. But as we examine these cards a little closer, and you should be able to see it. Focus on this edge because that's going to be a problematic edge for all. You can almost see where the coating looks like it's sort of, I don't want to say coming up, but it's definitely not. It's definitely an issue. And the more I look at, the edge, usually, and it's funny, usually on the left and then on the bottom, right, you're seeing real problems with it. And almost, and then if you get the light going the right way, which you can see right here, it's almost like it kind of, I don't know, say it came up, but it's definitely not, that film is definitely impacted. So I think when you put all of those factors together, 5, I don't know, 5 might be fine. It's definitely not that, it's definitely not great. So let's move on. Let's take a look at these Patrick Roy. Let's make sure that we understand that at least they didn't deserve anything better than a 6. But also, why did this one on the right do so poorly? So when you look at these at first glance, right, there's not a massive difference. They are centered somewhat the same, top to bottom. They look good. All right, the backs are clean. The backs are well centered. There's no dents or anything like that, like you're seeing on the Brett Hull. And these edges down on the bottom are really good, at least from the perspective of the back. But when we look at the front, I'm gonna examine these one by one. This is the better one. We have similar issues as the Brett Hull, where especially in this case on the left side and this upper corner, right, where you've got issues where that film is sort of, I don't know, say peeling up. You can kind of see it as I, kind of show it. These cards are really cool though, the way they refract the light and stuff, and I really enjoy that. The print line right here it cannot help. I imagine that is also knocking this card down, because my sense is that this card should be closer to it is closer to a 7 than a 6, but I think in this case they rounded down. That upper edge is problematic. But now let's try to look at this guy and see if we find why this one got such a low grade, like a 4. So I was expecting to find some significant surface issues, and I really didn't. This is definitely a little bit more off center, left to right, but not that much. Not much worse than the other one. We've got the issues going down the left side. Definitely a problem. So probably when you think about somebody putting something in a box like this, in and out, that's going to definitely cause some issues on that side. There's some problems in this corner here, certainly. I think when we look at the only other thing that I sort of caught is, if you see right up here, is a little, want to say wrinkle, but a little bit of a surface blemish right there. Maybe that had something to do with the poor grade. The more I look at this, the more this card feels like it shouldn't be, you know, a 4, but, you know, I don't think it's, you know, it's not like it deserves something markedly better. And now that I just put that side by side, we have there's another bit of a surface issue there. So maybe that's, you can see that right below that light ball. Maybe that's what did this in you know, in conjunction with some of the edge problems. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this series so far. I have some others that I maybe not necessarily have doubles on, but I do want to have a look at it closer and see if we make sure that we understand why the grades got what they got, so that we can be smarter about our next submissions. See you soon. Bye.